Rosalina.
All right, what's your name?
Rosalinda Palacios.
And you're a Trump supporter.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Why?
Because I back him up on whatever he's saying. Everything that he's saying, as a matter of fact, he's talking the truth.
I support Donald Trump. And if any of my Facebook friends want to unfriend me because I support Donald Trump, click the button. Click the unfriend button. Go ahead, do it now.
But I am a Donald Trump supporter. I am no longer a Republican. And you Democrats probably ought to look into Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump's going to take care of all of us. Business sense. No more waste. Think about it.
And it irks me that we see that this rep, Gutierrez, is assuming that because we're Latino or Latina that we are Democrat or we're immediately going to vote for Obama or vote against Trump or we're going to immediately go with Hillary, all because we're Hispanic and we're no, stop speaking for us. Looking like a madman out there on the Congress floor. Go on, honey.
No, there's a lot of Hispanic reps out there, Republicans or Democrats are talking for us, and
it irks me.
We don't need you guys to talk about for us.
Can you say that again, Pastor?
We don't need you guys to talk for us. We're here. We got our own mouth. We got our own beliefs in that. So we're not gonna go and try to crush Trump or whatever in the presidential race. A lot of things that he said is true about the Mexican border. And,
you're Hispanic and you're saying that. Are
I'm
you
Hispanic.
sure? Wow.
So you haven't been offended by anything that he said?
No, nothing at all, sir. People that have nothing to do as being criminals and rapists have no fear, and we're not offended by what he said.
Hi, I'm Gene Bustamante. I'm Panamanian, Cuban, and American. You're trying to twist things up and trying to make him sound like a racist. If you're not, Donald Trump, other white people, not all Latinos think that way. And what I interpreted from his speech is that he is not a racist. He never said anything racist. I was not offended. I don't know what you guys all, I don't understand where you guys are coming from with this whole racist thing. That's the damn media trying to get into little jokers' heads. And apparently it's working, because that's all I hear left and right now. Oh, Donald Trump is a racist. Telemundo is talking about gringos this, gringo that on television. You guys are really, really destroying the freaking community, beautiful community that we have. It's not about that.
Say, Jorge Ramos, here in Puerto Rico, media, they don't show the second part of the video. All they show is when Jorge Ramos was arguing with Trump. Trump told him, sit down, it is not your turn. Sit down, okay? He's telling him, it is not your turn. He's not kicking him out. He's saying, it is not your turn. He was disruptive. He was disrespectful to Donald Trump. He was disrespectful to the reporter whose turn it was, okay? And they escorted him out, okay? News media here in Puerto Rico, Spanish television station, they don't show that. They don't show, they show the second part. They don't show the second part of when Trump said, bring him back. Trump allowed him back. But that part they don't want to show, see, because they want to vilify Donald Trump. Well, I just want to let everybody know that not all Latinos are blind, okay? I'm currently in Puerto Rico, and I'm not blind, see? But a lot of Latinos, they're not into the whole politics, especially here. They probably don't speak the language, and the media that does come out on television here doesn't say the truth. They don't say the truth. They lie. Let's just put it simply, they lie.
There's going to be border security. Mr. Trump's the man for it.
Yes, I hope he gets through with his intentions about building the wall. He said something about he's gonna let Mexico pay for that. I hope that's done. Whoever pays for it, but the wall being done, it's great, awesome. it's something that we would never expect it anymore, but it's great. That's one of the best ideas that any president has ever done.
I like his ideas in securing the borders. Hell, if it was up to me, I would have done that 10, 20 years ago. It's a fact that the Mexican borders aren't safe. And what's coming through the Mexican border isn't all good. It's a fact that drugs, weapons, prostitution, rapists, murderers.
I lived here, was born here. I used to live by the riverbanks. I moved from there because of this place being unsafe. I'm back in Border Patrol, 100%. They are in real danger.
The border. People don't talk about this. Mexico has a border. They built up a huge wall to stop the people from Guatemala crossing over to Mexico. But then America's bad for wanting to build a wall? Trump is being vilified for wanting to build a wall? No, build the wall. We need people here that come in legally who are going to help out in society. We don't need a whole bunch of illegals. And I'm not talking about Mexicans. I'm talking about any kind of illegal crossing that border. Illegals. We don't need illegals in this country buying fake Social Security cards to work illegally. You know, we don't need that. You know, we got Social Security fraud. We got, you know, a whole mess of situations. We have illegals driving with no license, you know, with cars with no insurance. They have accidents and they run away, they disappear. Nobody knows who they are. They have fake names. You know, I mean, this is real. This is serious. And if people, and if the Latino community doesn't want to see this, come on, open your eyes. It's obvious. It's just totally obvious.
I disagree with the Democrat Party. All the Democrat Party cares about is getting elected and winning elections. And I also disagree with amnesty. I don't think giving amnesty to 12 million illegal immigrants is going to solve anything. That's going to make everything worse, because it's hard enough for a lot of people to get jobs as it is. If you're legalizing 12 million more people, it's going to be harder for a lot of people who are already trying to find jobs to find a job, because a lot of these immigrants will work for anything.
Now, Donald Trump has came up with some very strict immigration laws that would guarantee work in the African American community. I get letters all the time about this wall. While you might see secular progressives who are very scared of Donald Trump say that we have to have the Hispanic vote to win, a lot of African Americans are saying, no, you don't. We will replace every single one of the illegal votes you miss with a very legitimate American legal vote. Yes, we will. Not only that, we'll help them build the wall. I get letters all the time. I can get an army of brothers to go down to the border and help him build the wall. So not only do we like the idea of the wall, we want some of the wall work. So yes, we will vote for Donald Trump. The only thing that can stop Donald Trump is the GOP itself. It's almost a guaranteed victory. Now, I know a lot of white people are listening to these fools, these educated fools on MSNBC who say they're speaking for black people. No, they're not. They're 10% of the best educated that we got, who have sold out the whole party. But I can go in any hood and organize a whole bunch of black people who are tired of illegal workforce coming taking our jobs. I can. So yes, I can guarantee that Donald Trump can get the black vote. The only problem Donald Trump has is the GOP establishment who wants power.
The reason I'm a Donald Trump supporter: one, the Republicans hate him. What are they hating? Just tells the truth. We put all you Republicans in office and you guys did shit. Donald Trump is telling you didn't.
He's trying to tell all Hispanics that Donald Trump is a bully and a bigot. And that's the furthest thing that I see with Donald Trump. I don't know the man, but from the little bit that I've seen, I see that he's bold in his speech, and so are we. I see that he's not afraid to speak. I see he's not a man of apology, and he's putting out some hard truth.
So when he stands in front of these politicians and says, They're stupid. He's right. They're stupid. Right now, the Obama administration, the deal that he has with Iran, stupid deal. He's stupid, you know? I mean, and Donald Trump is simply splattering it out as it is. It's stupid. You know, it's logical. Any American who has a little bit of sense would know that it's a stupid deal, you know? Trump says it. People don't like it, but it's the truth.
You probably have heard this before. The new Donald Trump phenomenon that is sweeping this country like never before. What makes Donald Trump so different and so appealing is the fact that this man looks straight into your eyes. He looks straight into the camera and tells it as it is. He is not a fake guy. He is your neighbor. He is your classmate. He is your workmate. He looks at you in the eye and tells you as it is. And the pundits keep saying, oh, he will never win the election. He will never win the general election. Well, because the immigrants don't like him. The blacks don't like him. You know, he is not popular. They don't want to see him. They don't want to see him in the White House. Guess what? You guys are wrong, because I am an immigrant and I am black, and I still find this guy so appealing that I decided that I gotta make this video to show the world that I'm part of the Donald Trump phenomenon. Because we stand with him, we know where he's coming from, we know that this guy has been a successful man. His hand is gold. Anything that he touches turns to gold. Any business that he touches turns to success. He is a successful man, and he tells it as it is. He's not a politician like the ones that we see before.
I support Donald Trump 100%. You know, what I can do, my little grain of sand that I get that could put towards Donald Trump's efforts. He's got me. Latino, Puerto Rican, raised in New Jersey. Okay, I've seen. Look, I'm gonna add one more thing. Donald Trump, when I lived in the States, when I was in high school, I lived in South Jersey, okay? Half of my friends, I remember speaking to them, they said, oh yeah, I'm going to get a job at the casinos. Those are Trump's casinos. You know, I have seen firsthand from when I was young, when I was in high school, how my friends, my colleagues, my friends' parents, they all worked at Trump's casinos. I've seen him provide jobs for all of these people. So when I hear Trump now, in the year 2015, say, I'm going to make jobs, of course I believe him. I've seen it. He doesn't have to prove it to me, because I have already seen it from back 1994, 1993, 94, when I lived in South Jersey. You know, what can I tell you? I mean, I'd have to be an idiot not to understand Donald Trump and not to favor, you know, and support him 100%.
I support a lot of the things that Donald Trump is doing. A lot of people say that he's arrogant and he speaks out of turn, but you know, I don't really care at this point. I care about results. I mean, I'm all about the economy. I'm all about our country being more powerful, stronger, executing stronger trade deals. And I think that this guy is the guy to get that done. Not just because he's done real estate, but a good example is like with the Woolman Rink. When New York City failed at repairing the Woolman Rink, this guy took it over and he made it a great success. I mean, this guy is a builder, and that's exactly what this country needs right now, a builder. A person who knows how to build infrastructure, a person who knows how to negotiate deals, a person who doesn't back down from a fight, and a person who's genuinely interested, or his incentive and his self-interest is tied to the well-being of the country that he's supposed to represent. Because all these elected politicians, they can advance themselves without necessarily advancing the country, and that's not what we want. We've had that already. We've had the Obamas, we've had the Clintons, we've had the Bushes. Let's try something different. Let's try not to get swayed by racist rhetoric and all this bullshit that people try to sway you with. We addressed all the social issues that we needed to with Obama. Now let's get to the economic issues, and let's get to the structural issues. That's what I think, and that's why I'm supporting Donald Trump.
I really think he would be a good president. He takes a different approach. You know, he's like, look, all these countries are ripping us off. You don't see any other politician fixing anything like this. I will fix it. And I believe he can. I mean, he's a good negotiator. He'll hire good people to work with him. I mean, he does not want to fail. Okay? he doesn't like failing. You can tell Donald Trump is one of those people that does not like failing. So you know that if he does this, he's going to do it with as much success as he possibly can. So I don't think he's going to fail. I think he's going to go full blast into this. I think he's going to have a great staff, and I think he's going to do a great thing for this country, fixing problems. I think he'll get this country strong again, which is what we need.
I support him. Now, if you want to unfriend me because I support Donald Trump, then click the unfriend button. Because, see, in America, you have the right to support anybody you want to. Just because you don't like him, that's on you. I support it. Now, the reason why I support him because Donald Trump is excited. He say what he mean, and he mean what he say. We have never had a presidential candidate like Donald Trump. Never in the history of America. Most of the candidates that have ran for president wanted to be politically correct. Excuse me, let me cut this fan off a minute. Most of the presidents that ran wanted to be, and always have tried to be, politically correct. Donald Trump don't care nothing about that. He don't care nothing about being politically correct.
Donald Trump has my vote. Absolutely has my vote. Good job. Thumbs up.
I'm not voting for Bernie Sanders. I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton. And on the Republican side, I'm not voting for Rand Paul because he's got no shot. And I'm not voting for any of the other Republicans because they can't beat Trump. They just can't. They don't have his money. They're all bought and paid for, and they just can't beat him. They're trying to pretend like he's a nobody and like he's irrelevant, but he just keeps coming in and, for lack of a better word, keeps trumping them. So it is what it is. I'm voting for Donald Trump. I hope he wins the presidency in 2016. I think he's unlikely to win it, but who knows? I mean, this is the Donald we're talking about. He's definitely surprised haters before.
I solidly vote for Donald Trump. I mean, at this standpoint. I mean, we don't need Hillary Clinton. There's a few others out there. I could take them or leave them. Right now, Donald Trump's the front runner.
These are part of the silent majority that is sitting in their homes, tired of politics as usual, and they want to come out and prove to the whole world that we are here, and we are here to stay. Donald Trump all the way.